What's up guys, Danchi here for another episode of Fight News, and a lot of things has happened in the month of March. Here's what we're going to bring you, the summary of what just happened. Alright, before we get into the video, we want to talk about a few things. First things first is that we at Southpaw Malaysia, we're trying to get sponsorships to film our Diaries of a Fight in Bangkok for Keanu Subha's upcoming fight on the 7th of April. He'll be fighting in one championship in one of the Friday fight nights, if I'm not wrong. Although the fight card's not released yet, but we already have intel that he will be fighting. We saw that he was already in camp in Phuket Fight Club, so kind of want to go over to Bangkok and try to film the behind the scenes, give you some embedded UFC embedded video. We did the same thing for Prakas versus Johnson. We've been doing Diaries of a Fight is the reason why Southpaw is out here in the first place. So yeah, I want to go over to Bangkok and I want to film Keanu Subha preparing for his fight, or at least, we can't go to Phuket. We're just going to get the ticket straight to Bangkok. And we're only trying to cover like the bare minimum of things, we just want to cover for flight, accommodation and food. That's about it. We just want to go out there and just film what we can film. And hopefully we can edit it on the spot too, if, internet is good and everything. And if we have time to edit, want to bring you the action of Diaries of a Fight as soon as possible, even before the event. Obviously, if we can, we're going to try to get the footage for after the fight. Second thing that we want to talk about is actually that we want to promote our friend, Mr. Kim Lee Tan. He's also a respected referee and judge in the Malaysian MMA scene. He, came up to us and said, hey, you think you can help us out with promoting his YouTube channel? So you guys, you want to watch like a variety of types of videos, you can go over to Kim Lee Tan's YouTube channel. There'll be a Rep Studios YouTube. On top of that, he's doing a giveaway for John Wick coin. So please use this code right here in his comment section when you watch any of his videos that you want to win a John Wick coin. I think he's giving out like 10 John Wick coins. So yeah, stand a chance to win a John Wick coin. He's giving those away. Back into fight news, and we want to get the elephant out of the room first. Well, let's talk about MFL. Look, MFL is a great event, and seems to me like MFL, MGL, that Malaysian fight league or Malaysian grappling league promotion is making hit, like really storming the combat scene in Malaysia. They're doing like events after events, and yeah, quite a lot of events that they're putting up. Not all of them that we're going to be helping them with the live stream, but man, you guys should support them. You guys should sign up to their fights. Give them that kind of exposure. Plus, they're going to help you guys with your side of exposure as well. But we want to talk more about what happened in MFL. So I'll break down like the most crucial point of MFL, and it's a big critique that's going to come out. It's not just from me, it's things from a lot of people, is the medical situation. Pretty sure this was not intended from MFL, but as far as I know, okay, look, I understand the MFL side of things, and it's a bit weird lah. I mean, I don't have the full story. You guys can ask the MFL guys about what actually happened, but to my knowledge, the medicals were there for like half of the day, and they bounced off. It really doesn't look good, especially when right after, so I was told because I wasn't there, knockout starts to happen, people fell asleep, somebody broke their nose even. So yeah, it's these kind of things that could detriment some of the athletes' health. So it's really important that medicals are always there on standby. But other than the whole medical situation, I think MFL has done quite a great job at creating the event. They got a lot of like audiences, they got people roaring to support their fighters. And on top of that, I want to talk more on MFL side in terms of the fighters themselves. So one thing that we want to try to do in Southpaw Malaysia is to try to promote some of our amateur fighters, not just amateur. We want to promote people, try to get people, give them the clout that they need and get them to start their professional career. So one of the first fighters that I want to talk about is Xander Liu. Xander Liu just made easy work of his opponent. He came off a loss against Lau Yik Long, and yeah, he's looking strong. And Xander had one thing on his mind, is that I think that was his final amateur fight, and he wants to go pro. And as I'm talking about going pro, I feel this is not fact, this is opinion. I feel like MFL is in a good spot right now to start hosting professional fights. Like, we need a professional scene. I can make a whole 20-minute video on like, why do we need a professional scene in Malaysia? But I guess it's a difficult thing to tackle as well when it comes to funding. But yeah, Xander Liu definitely made easy work of his opponent, finished him in the very first round, put him to sleep. Again, medical situation, unfortunate. But yeah, Xander wants to go pro. So if there's anybody out there who has a professional scene for mixed martial arts, or if anyone can make a professional scene in mixed martial arts, Xander Liu is the name to go. Second fighter that I want to highlight was the Sarawakian boy who beat Lau Yit Long. His record was 0-3, but that 0-3 from this kid Fazli has been against like killers. He never lost like against anyone that was fairly new or someone that was like a debutee. Fazli even went to the distance and losing a split decision against Jonathan back in 2019. And this time, he fought against Lau Yit Long. Considerably, Lau Yit Long at the moment was supposed to be our #1 bantamweight in Malaysia. But yeah, definitely Fazli took a big win here against Lau Yit Long. The final fighter that I want to highlight in the Malaysian MMA scene is actually Gary Chow. A lot of people talk about Gary, and now I'm going to talk about him. You guys are going to hear about him, and you're going to hear about his name a lot more. Okay? There's a lot of people who says that Gary's this, Gary's that, but you know, the man talks the talk and he walks the walk. A lot of people thought that this would be his first true test in mixed martial arts, and he made quick work of his opponent. In the very first round, got the takedown, took the back, immediately backpack mode, and got the RNC. So, is Gary looking to be the #1 amateur lightweight in Malaysia? Well, technically #1 amateur lightweight in Malaysia is Hoi Keng Fai. He hasn't gone pro in MMA yet. So, but he is a professional boxer. So, is Gary gonna be taking that, you know, our current era of #1 spot in the lightweight scene? Is he better than Tego? That's something we're gonna have to find out. Gary's on a run right now. He's been fighting a lot, you know, kind of like this kind of energy that Gary puts out. And we'll see how it goes. So big congratulations to all 3 winners, Gary, Fazli, and Xander, for winning your fights. And big congratulations to MFL for holding another successful event. Despite the whole medical situation, I think the event went well. Obviously, for their next event, they're gonna do better. I mean, the whole no medical situation is a no excuse though. That's about it for MFL. MGL also had their Grand Prix of ADCC. So it's like a week after MFL. Yeah, and wanna give a big congratulations to Chia Wen Kin for winning 300 USD grand prize in MGL. MGL posting money, man. Posting lots of money. That's good. It's good. You know, we need these kind of things, like small things like these from MGL, MFL. They keep giving out cash prizes. Sooner or later, we're gonna start to see a pro scene. That's why I really like what MGL MFL is doing, because they're giving away cash prizes. And slowly they're going to start from cash prizes, from Grand Prix, they're going to start giving out purses. Hopefully, this is just my opinion, not fact. And upcoming events for MFL and MGL. The next event for MFL will be on the 6th of May. So please follow their social medias and register if you want to fight in MFL. And also for MGL, they'll be having their next event as their Spaz Fest on the 13th of May, back to back. Yeah, these guys are making events after events. It's kind of nice to see a show being that frequent, you know, similar to what AMA was last year. AMA, we're gonna speak about AMA right now. AMA 23 happened. We have an event recap video. You can check it out over on our YouTube, full event recap video. One thing that I want to reiterate, what we talked about in the event recap, I'm gonna talk about here, is the fact that fights are in a decline, like in terms of quantity. But Edison did say that he is looking for more quality fights. I think what he said was true, that there are more people being aware of what AMA is, not just AMA, MFL also, EFN also. People are starting to realize, hey man, competition is not easy. So people are starting to train. People are starting to compete at a slightly higher level in the amateur scene. So yeah, either way, AMA itself had plenty of great knockouts, a lot of great stoppages, good event as usual. And they did speak about having like a sort of like a holy sanctuary for fights. So I think there's something being planned up there from AMA side. Maybe that's why they're not doing so much events this year. They're planning for something bigger for the fight scene. But yeah, I think that's about it for AMA. And any more news from them, we have to keep posted, because they can't really, you know, say too much. And I can't say too much, even though I know quite a bit. The next events that's coming up, well, we talked about MFL, we talked about MGL. AMA to be notified, I guess. It's not confirmed yet. It was supposed to be for the 7th of May, but I feel like that may not happen. We don't know. Wait until the announcements come from them. On Ultimate Beatdown, they will be having their next event on 13th of May, clashing with the Spaz Fest with MGL. So if you want to sign up for Ultimate Beatdown, you want to fight boxing, kickboxing, MMA, over in Johor, go ahead. They have a big scene over there. If you want to test yourself against like Singaporeans love to fight in UB. It's just, it's just a drive away. It's not that far getting from Singapore to Johor. So definitely go over to Ultimate Beatdown. It's a very good place for you to really test your skills. On top of that, EFN will be the first event after Raya on the 29th of April. Yes, on the 29th of April, EFN will be having their first show of this year. It was delayed. It was supposed to be in March, but I think due to the gym being delayed, which is the Elite Setia Alam, which is their next venue for EFN. So all the sign-up forms are within their social medias. I think Malaysian Fight League will have EFN and we'll also have Ultimate Beatdown. All the registration forms and links will be in their social media. So yeah, you can DM them as well if you want to fight. So guys, that's about it for event recap for March. Once again, we're trying to look for sponsorships to film One Championship in Bangkok, to film Keanu Subba's behind the scenes. We're really trying to get over there. Really just trying to get the cost, man. Food, flight, accommodation, that's about it. And don't forget to check out Kim Lee Tan's YouTube channel, Rep Studios. Stand a chance to win some John Wick gold coins, okay? Code name. Comment this on his videos. John Wick JW gold coin. Yeah, JW gold coin. Comment this on his videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Here's our TikTok. Here's our Instagram. Go and follow those pages, okay? But once again, guys, thank you so much. My name is Daniel Chi, and this has been Fight News. Peace out.